What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tyler Saint. Today we're watching the Faze boys do a video about a 9 to 5 versus content creation. It is pure rage bait. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this. Only thing I'm gonna say, guys, I'm coming into this video thinking like there's a little bit of constructive conversation that happens in the middle of it, because this is an ongoing feud between regular people and people who make content. They believe like content creators don't really do anything and they're just here to take up space. And me coming into this video, I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna not have a nuanced conversation, but they're gonna try. Let me show you a clip of like this pure rage bait that I seen that they got from these people, bro.
5 years.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery, like when you're helping with, you know, the doctor, etc., or a 24-hour stream?
24-hour open surgery.
Oh, bro.
Short-handed.
We're saving thousands, you're saving one.
That nigga Ron looked that woman dead in her eye and said, what do you think is harder, 24-hour stream or open surgery? Mind you, this woman been during the segregation era, right? She was a nurse for like 25 or 35 years, I don't remember. And he said, you're saving one, we're saving thousands, bro. Oh my God, bro. Never in my 22 years have I ever heard such blasphemy, bro. My opinion, bro, this video is very entertaining, not only because the niggas was rage baiting. There's people were actually, they were dipping and diving, having genuine conversations, like the conversation he had with that one girl talking about if Ron said, if we all made the same amount of money, would you think your job is harder than mine?
We all got paid the same every single month. Let's say we, just in simple terms, we all got paid $100,000 a month, a crazy amount of money. Would you guys still, truthfully, I'm asking a serious question, would you guys say that all of our jobs are harder than each other, truthfully?
Yeah, if she was a nurse, she had to go to medical school for years just to be able to have her
But
foot
she
in the
knew
door.
that she was getting security because she was going to be a nurse, correct?
Not secure.
How is it not secure if you knew what you were going to do?
Nothing's secure.
Nothing's secure. You just proved my point. But you just proved my point.
No job is secure, but content creation gives you the ability to have those savings, to have an audience. And even if you do lose all your followers one day,
Yeah.
even if
Let's say I lost it all tomorrow.
you still have residuals of your previous viral videos. Even if people are hating on you and shitting on you, that's still adding to what goes into your pocket.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Because they were trained for decades and they had to go to school.
So were we.
You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer University.
In my opinion, I understand what she's saying. Like, there's people, if the people are working every day and they have to work a 9 to 5, especially a job they don't really like, I can understand it's harder than, you know, getting up because you made a conscious effort to become a content creator. Not everybody's in the like field that they really wanted to do their entire life, because, you know, you have to make money at the end of the day and make sure you put food on the table. But it's depending on the content that you're making. That is the most important part when you're a content creator. Some content creators are making way harder content than other content creators. So there's other commentary creators that are doing way more research, going way more in depth than I'm doing. I'm just doing surface. This is basically a reaction of me talking about the situation and me giving my thoughts upon it. But there's people out there who are really like making hard content, like going out in the world, seeing people and doing things. It's depending on the content that you're making. That's what make it harder as a content creator. Like Casanat is working way harder as any content creator, and people can make the argument he has the money to do that, but he's working way harder than any other person.
35 years ago, I decided to go to nursing school because I wanted to be a creative. I loved fashion, I loved acting, I loved singing. But in the South, whole lot of racism. Back in the 60s and the 50s, people didn't give a rat's ass if you created something, and they wouldn't support your business. So yes, a 9 to 5 is much harder. I had to work 7 to 3, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I had to support my daughter.
Rhonda, Rhonda, can I ask you a question?
No.
Have you ever done it?
You get spoiled. You get spoiled, and your mama and daddy keep giving it to you.
Rhonda, I got a question for Rhonda. I got a question for Rhonda. Rhonda, have you ever done a subathon?
Rhonda, listen, Rhonda been through a lot. She been through the trenches in the mud, 35 years doing segregation, like I said, bro. Like, it's hard to explain it to older generations because to them, she's like old. I'm not too much on my lady. I'm not saying too much on her, but like, trying to explain. Internet wasn't really a thing when she was younger. She only used the internet to enter the meme, or she barely uses for entertainment. So trying to explain that to an older person in the older generation who's worked hard in the past, they think there's a certain way you can go about things, right? Like, oh, you're supposed to do it like this, like this, like this. And when you told her you making all this money on the internet and you're like, oh, I'm editing all these videos, she be like, what the fuck? You're not doing no real work. You're not going to job. You don't got to get up by 5 o'clock and go to work, or get called by your work and get sent in. And I can understand that when it comes to older people, because it's hard to explain this whole new thing to them, because it's like a whole new wave, bro. Same way, it's like the old NBA looking at the new NBA. Too many threes are being shot. Okay, grandpa, look at this championship. Like, bro, I'm averaging 35. You and Bob Cousy was averaging 21, bro, and y'all was the best players in the league, bro. Like, come on.
The whole thing is we can't do what you do, right?
It's not physical. I'm saying that a 9-to-5 job where you physically have to do some hauling around stuff.
So I physically can't haul around bags of like makeup. You physically could never trick shot. You could not hit a crane shot. You can't 1080. You can't hold a controller and make a 200K montage. Come on, man. None of you can.
And you have to do that for 12 hours a day.
Yes. Actually, yes. I got 4 days to hit a trick shot. 4 days to hit a trick shot. Actually, yes.
Hours a day. And then your day is never done. When you're done doing that, is your job done? Do you have to go shopping and replace all of the things that you use?
No.
You have to clean all of your gear.
You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're done, you're
done. You don't know about if the Elgato wasn't on.
When you're done, you're done.
These things?
Oh my god, disable resample.
If I rendered my video in Vegas and I sent the editor clips without disabling resample.
Oh my god.
My montage is fucked.
And Adept is like trying to diminish what she doing, and they're both trying to like put each other down on what they do, but both of them requires a certain level of skill that they learned over time. Listen, during that machinima trick shot era when Faze was going crazy, I bet those niggas was spending hours and upon hours trying to get the right clip and get the right thing. And I bet the young lady, this woman over here talking about like, oh, you don't have to spend your stuff, you don't have to replenish your stuff. She probably works really hard in what she does, bro. So it's just everybody, it takes a certain amount of skill with anything. Some might be seen as easier than others because, oh, you're just sitting on the computer all day looking at see if you could do this certain thing, get this one trick shot, when she's active, getting up, using her gas, going to work and doing all these things. But yo, both of them are hard and they're all right. I could never be no hairdresser, you feel me, or a makeup designer, but yeah, Adept is also like trolling, like you can never hit a trick shot. I feel like if you, man, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I can't hit no trick shot. I only hit one trick shot with a sniper when I was younger, and I was geeked.
What do you do today?
Okay, so it's very stressful, right?
Not fun at all. Because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Well, it sounds like you're jealous. I'm not gonna lie. But
you want his decent.
Okay, so look, right?
So I'm jealous of a harder job.
No.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was sarcasm. You didn't read it. No, I'd like to.
No, listen to the time that I wake up. I wake up maybe 3, 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I'm already drowsy because I just smoked the night before. You know why I gotta smoke? Because I just deal with thousands of people. I don't even like people.
Nigga Jerry Rue said, I wake up at 4 p.m. This nigga lost me. He said, I wake up at 4 p.m. and I'm already drowsy because I smoked yesterday, bro. Bro, you tell anybody with a regular job you wake up at 4 p.m., they be like, bro, you're not even doing anything throughout the day, bro. Like, bro, my mom and dad, I remember when I don't be working, bro, they be like, bro, you slept all day, bro. It's 4:30, bro. Like, can a nigga just not chill?
I gotta deal with thousands of them. No, let him say. You gonna say this, right?
Wait, but you still haven't described what you've done on this week.
Okay, waking up at 4 p.m., right? Now wake up, I gotta brush my teeth, right? Gotta make sure, because I got a lot of comments. Now, you know, he don't brush his grills. What does his real teeth look like? I gotta make sure that my
he got shit down there like a bad day.
And his girls in his chat too sometimes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I'm pressing save. I'm not saving for this video. I already know what's gonna happen. It's about to be negative comments. You'll save that little stuff.
He is trolling, but there is a mental aspect when it comes to like consecration with all these external people have all these different opinions on who you are as a person, putting you down. Let's just say you have like a bad day, some shit happened in your real life, and you got all these random niggas just keep on trolling you, saying you ugly, saying you all just internet trolling. Because when people can say anything to you on the internet and there will be no consequences because they can hide behind ambiguity. Is that anonymity? Anonymity, that's the word I'm thinking, because you're not gonna know who's behind that fucking computer screen. Probably a 35 fat-year-old nigga that weighs 300 pounds or a fucking 16-year-old kid. He's like, I'm gonna fuck this nigga day up. I'm gonna keep on trolling him so I can get his attention. Because listen, they're your outlet for their anger in their real lives most of the times, bro. And you also got to understand, a lot of these people don't see these content creators as people. They just see them as characters on the TV show they can fuck with. They go about their day, bro.
What's a subathon?
30 days straight
24
hours a day.
Day and night.
No breaks.
We all stream.
That ain't even healthy.
You're talking about working 7 to 3. You have 2 30-minute breaks throughout that. You get to go home afterwards, see your family, relax. We were on camera 30 days straight, no personal.
What
You know how
day
hard
were
it is
you a registered
to
nurse?
have.
When did you get a break? You clean boo boo.
When have you ran a 3-minute ad? When have you
clean
ever
up
ran? You
vomit,
never ran a 3-minute
You
ad?
pass trays. You're short-handed.
Talk about the fake relationships that you have.
Oh my God.
Now keep.
It's fake
Think
on
about
social
this.
media.
Think about this.
I feel like regular jobs are harder than content creators because content creators choose to go in this line of field. You feel me? A lot of people, like I said in the beginning, don't choose to be a 9-to-5 worker. They have dreams, they have hopes, they want to be something, and they get sick of this, and like the woes and the ebb and flows of life, things happen and they can't achieve their dreams of what they want to do, you know? And a lot of people are like, oh, well, you didn't work hard enough. Not a lot of people have the privilege to work hard enough, whether they're just in a bad situation financially or they really need to help their family out right now instead of getting a job. You know how many little kids be working at the little Chinese shop because it's a family business, because they family need them, because they're like immigrants. I'm not using that as an excuse, but I'm just saying, like, it's crazy.
So I got that. Now I have to game all the rivals for probably 1 to 2 hours before stream. You know why? Because I don't get to game it for after work. Like I can just game it after work. No, I can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do that, right? After I do that, now I gotta sit here and plan with somebody what I'm gonna do for the stream today. Oh, looks like we got no content. All right, let's see if we can just scroll something around.
No content, no money.
No content, no money. Now look, probably by 8 or 9 p.m. I'm still probably thinking I gotta do something for stream. My mind is
Do you know what's crazy? 8, 9 p.m. for him? Oh, I did my work.
I did my work today. You're the same boss already.
The argument that could be made, content creators work on their own time. The successful ones, I'm gonna keep on reiterating that. The successful content creators work on their own time. They're like very entrepreneurs, basically, because no one's gonna help you with your content unless you're a part of some org or something. And the people who work the 9-to-5 are working for like a company, you know. So yeah, that's my only thing. You get to make your own work hours. But I just know too many content creators that do like damn near nothing and just upload reactions that get thousands of views. So that's why I think a 9-to-5 will always be harder, because bro, a lot of life be life, and you might get laid off of your job, or your boss might get in your face and fuck with you. And people could be like, oh, I can get banned from Twitch or like just like this. But bro, if you're hyper successful, right, niggas, you won't get back, bro. Especially if you got a whole fan base and people stroking your ego. They're gonna tell YouTube to give you back. Long story short, I don't think being a content creator is harder than working a 9-to-5, bro. 9-to-5 is way more stressful. You got to deal with a lot more personalities. Not to say there's not problems you have to deal as a content creator, but I'd rather deal with the problems as a content creator than a bunch of random niggas and have a boss that will piss me the fuck off 24/7 like I do now. But listen, it's been your boy Ty the Same. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace, love, picture dust. I love you all, bro. Got any more video suggestions? Just leave it in the comment. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, love, picture dust. Peace. I love you all.
Stop selling them phones that's wired to the federal government.